In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy. God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies. Pray for my enemies. I get the tendency. You kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should do what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Jump in the middle, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave and made chilling on shore. What you used to be a fix when you're inside. This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see more. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set. 18.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
To the line they come, 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. It's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Handoff, headed left to McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Kittle makes the catch. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, Purdy to throw. He rolls to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their minds. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson throwing to start out. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying to get it with the option. And they'll pitch it out to him. That's the first down, and he's still going. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. finish up their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Good lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. On the gun is Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw by Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's still going at the 30. This is going to make it down at a 24-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They stick with McCaffrey, and he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Purdy setting up that play action. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You got to find a completion right there. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 28.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Let's go.
Richardson back to throw. Brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready up.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. Got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Kennedy Lions.
Running down the left side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Isaac Galindo to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go. One short, McCaffrey. He'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Play action now. Purdy. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought him not enough to avoid third down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Air it out on third. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough to throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Purdy to throw it. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here's Garindo on second down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
Man in motion here. Off the play fake. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw left side. Complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead.
Pinheiro lining up for the extra point.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Come on.
That's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Open game on second down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
60 by 6, 60 by.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He's got this at the 27, and he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Yep, as expected, they're going to go down to start this one off. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Putting a receiver in motion. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Pierce. Still going inside the 35. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
49ers 17. Rigoberto
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivers.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy on first down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kelly Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, big cross.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And a 49er first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
49ers.
Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate. It gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Play fake, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
He's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat. running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Colts ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
49ers.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Going run again with McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Flag. Cowboy 80.
Play action with Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Play action. It's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
He's back to throw. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw kicked. He's out of bounds. It's incomplete.
He went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Got all of it, and this is good. And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance on the field goal through the uprights, and of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
He fields it from the 8. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. But we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you, and these kickoff cover guys,
and they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 24.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Lindo to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion is a part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. looking to throw. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Purdy to throw it. And drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. 49ers losing by 7. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First carry here for Jordan James. He's still going at the 30. He cuts it to the right sideline. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. To tie this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Here he is to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line. From the gun, Taylor. 3 inside the 30. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set, get set. 22.
Setting up to pass. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Now to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, San
Back to
Francisco.
throw. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Now run, James. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And the spike comes, 24 seconds left. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Purdy throwing here. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
18!
They kick the running back in motion. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
So the Colts pick up the win in this